guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome to a layout brought to you from the Scrap Room using one portion of the Flavors of the Month kit. This month we got 4 new collections in the Flavor of the Month kit, and one of the collections we are working with this month, or that you get when you subscribe or buy the Flavors of the Month kit, is Simple Vintage Winter Woods by Simple Stories. So I am going to play with the Freaky Fest formula this month with this collection, which I'm the one who came up with it, so that's kind of fun. So every time you get the Flavor of the Month kit, you're going to get 4 different collections, and in each of those collections, you're going to get the following. You're going to get 2 pieces of cardstock, 3 pattern papers, and some embellishments. Now, because the embellishments are chipboard frames and things, they're going to vary per kit, from kit to kit. This is what I got, so I'm going to show you what I got. So everyone's going to get 2 pieces of cardstock, which happen to be Quicksand Basil cardstock. It's kind of like a craft cardstock, but it's more of just a tan, but it's basically like a craft cardstock. This color is amazing and goes with this collection really, really well. Rochelle does an amazing job of getting these kits put together. And then we're going to get 3 pattern papers. So this first one is called Winter Blues. It's this beautiful stripe. And on the back is this gorgeous brown and white. And then we've got a wonderful wood grain, and this one's called Frosty Friends. The wood grain has prints of snowflakes on it, and the back is this beautiful white with some snowflakes. And then we have this beautiful blue color. And this one's called Snow Day. And this side is basically a page that's kind of ready for you to go. You could trim this out. It would work really, really well on a collection or on a page. But this gorgeousness, yeah. So I might even, I was like, I might fussy cut this out and set it aside so I don't use it, but I haven't decided yet. I might even just use this page for something else. Anyway, that's a whole other topic. So those are the 3 pattern papers and the 2 pieces of cardstock. The embellishments is what is going to vary per kit. So you're going to get a 1/4 pack of Simple Stories bits and pieces, and you're going to get 1 Simple Stories frame and 3 Simple Stories brads. So everything's going to vary. So this is the frame I got. This is Hello Winter. And the bits and pieces are basically their ephemera. So I got a snowflake, a heart, this little journaling bit with a chickadee on it. Well, that's not a chickadee. I think it's a titmus. This one that says one of a kind. I love that. Love for winter, and I like that it's like clipped. Love winter days, wintry. This little, it's like a wooden button with a snowflake. It's snow cold. Winter days, 'tis the season to be freezing. I like that. Kind of a pinkish colored tag. Best time ever. And then another heart here. Like a wood grain heart. And then 3 brads, and they're new brads, so they don't actually have the brad tines, but mine, I have 1 little snowflake, 1 little of the bird, and then 1 little like light blue heart. Love that. I have some photos of my son walking on a lighted bridge where we go to see the lights every year for Christmas that I'm going to cut down. So for the Freaky Fast formula this month, we have to have 2 3-inch circles, 3 4-inch circles, 2 9x1 strips, and 2 2x2 squares. Like I said, I wrote it, so what I did is I thought of how a composition of a page and kind of drew a sketch of what I wanted, and then I took those measurements, and we'll see how other people interpret it. And that's what's so fun about these. And so normally what I do is when I have the Freaky Fast formula, I take the measurements and I just start cutting random papers, and then I sit there and rearrange and figure out where I want to go. But since I plan this Freaky Fast formula, I have more of a plan in place. So I'm going to go ahead and cut down these photos to 3 inches, actually just shy of 3 inches, and we will go from there. So I have cut 2 photos out, 3-inch circles, and then I cut the pattern paper, that polka dot, this polka dot into 3-inch circles, and I trim my photos down. So after I cut them into 3-inch, I just trimmed around them so that I had 3-inch circles. So now I'm going to cut my 9-inch strips. I don't think this is 9, no, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim this so I can use this at a different time. I'm gonna cut, I think these are about 1 is what it looked like. Yeah. And now I did this Freaky Fest formula not knowing what patterns I was gonna use, but I did know an idea of what my design looked like, so that's kind of cool. And it just worked out that I got a striped paper with 1-inch stripes. Okay. So then I've got, we can do, so 12, so we'll do -3. And then I'm going to fishtail these. But they will still be 9 inches because I'm cutting right at the edges. I think we're going to use all pattern paper. I think we'll frame our layout because I do like to do that. But it's going to be a very pale layout. So my plan is to use this as my background, and then I cut 3 4-inch circles out of the wood grain paper, and then I did my 2 squares out of the wood grain paper. And I'm just gonna, I distressed the edges, I kind of glued these two together. We're gonna do this. I know, a lot of people would use that. I would too, but I'm not going to this time. I'm going to trim this down though. We are going to frame it with some of this cardstock because I really like that look. So we're gonna take a 1/2 inch, I think. We're gonna do a 1/2 inch off. Of 2 sides. And then we'll trim down this cardstock. So I'm going to distress the edges of this, distress the edges of my circles I cut out, and then I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with the squares. Guys, this is turning out super cute. So I distressed all the edges like I said, and then I ripped a couple spots on this paper and tucked in some of that polka dot paper to just give it a little bit more interest. Now I'm just making sure we're all glued down. And I started layering things behind, in the back like I wanted to. I popped these up on foam and I layered these together like this. And then my other plan is to layer this banner then behind like that and tuck that other circle and use this one of a kind as my title, which I also have up on foam. So we're gonna glue all this together. I'm just trying to figure out what's the best way. Okay, we're gonna put glue on this. Right about here, I think. Yep. Okay. Then this serves as my title, which is awesome. So I'm gonna get this stuck right here. And then what's fun is I can use all these little bits to tuck in places. But what I'm gonna do is I cut my square in half. I distressed the edges, and these are gonna be photo corners in these 2 corners, and then I'm gonna cut it in half, and it's gonna cover up my fun bit that I did over there. So I don't necessarily want that to be a photo corner there, but I think we'll flip it over and have it be, we'll do that one, and then it would be layered. Might look cute. Pattern like that. Okay, so I'm gonna glue that down, and then we will start playing with some of the embellishments. Lots of these to be exact or specific. I don't think I'm going to use the frame at all today, so we're going to put that back right now. I apologize. I got a little carried away and I tucked a bunch of the ephemera around and glued it down off camera because my light was charging. I started going and then I realized, oh yeah, I can't film this right now because my light is dead. So I did all that. I grabbed a lot of the things and I really like how I've tucked and things, and I used the 3 brads I had, and then I decided we needed a little bit of something else. So I recently got these pearls from Picket Fence Studios. These are pearl mixes. This is like a copper and blue, and these are browns and blues in this collection, so I thought it was perfect. So I wanted to put a few of these around, almost like in little enamel dots or sequins like you would. I'm just gonna put some, I'll use my crystal katana, my jewel picker, and put some down. Some of them are bigger than others. Some of them are more coppery than others. Some of them are more blue than others. They're just kind of an iridescent. Little pearl. There, just to have them, like I said, scattered around. And then I was going to maybe add a few splatters with this glimmer mist that I have that is super old from Tattered Angels. It's like the first mixed media I ever got that wasn't puffy paint. I just want some spots. Wipe off my photo. Here is my take on the Freaky Fast formula for this month. Make sure you check out the Facebook group so you can see all the other challenges as well as this challenge. And I hope you play. And thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys. We'll see you next time.